So outside of my clients tracking their food, consistency is one of the most talked about topics. And if you've been here before, you've heard me say plenty of times that every time a topic comes up and every time it's like call after coaching call, that is the topic. I always feel like as soon as I get a break, I've got to talk about it because I am the most passionate in that moment of being fired up about this topic because there's only so many things that when I look at all of my successful clients, there's a few things that all of them have in common. Excuse me. And one of them is consistency. And it is, most of my clients have heard me say before, and I think I recently did a video on this, that the two most important pieces of success are consistency and patience. Consistency being one of the key things that I would bet over my 35 years as a coach and a trainer, every single one of my clients has had in common. And it truly is one of the main pieces, one of the main reasons why most people will succeed or I shouldn't say or, why most people will succeed or fail. Because look, the reality is most people have a hard time doing the things that are necessary when they feel like doing it. So you already know that at least 50% of the time, you are not going to feel like eating good and you are not going to feel like exercising. You are not going to feel like being physically active. But if you only did the things that were necessary when you felt like doing it, your chances of being successful are slim to none because it is going to require for you to be successful that you do the things that you know you should do when you don't want to do them. And that's one of the reasons why I say I will never skip a workout because I don't feel like it. I'm going to do it anyway because A, I know I'm going to regret it if I don't do it. And B, as I like to say, the only bad workouts are the ones you don't do. And I think 2 times last week, and 1 time this week, I did not feel like going to the gym. And if you guys know me, you know I wake up super early to go to the gym. I'm up at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning to get to the gym. And I did not feel like going, but you know what? On my phone, I have a screenshot of what my goals are. And that reminds me every single time, regardless of if I feel like it or not, those goals remain the same. Those goals don't change. I don't get a day off from chasing my goals if I'm serious about accomplishing those goals. So if you are going to be more serious, you are going to have to do the things regardless of how you feel or not. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But you've got to check yourself. And every time you say that you can't, are you making an excuse? And could you really do it? I had one of my calls with one of my clients today. She had all of these reasons why she didn't do her workouts, why she didn't track her food. And I said to her, I said, despite all of those things going on, if your workouts and your tracking of your food was something that you felt was mandatory, like it was something that needed to be done, if it was a project for your job that needed to get done, could you have did it? And she said yes. So the reality is all of the reasons and the things that she told herself were valid in the moment ended up not really being that valid. And she could have done her workouts. She could have tracked her food, but she chose not to, and she chose to put up these things, these excuses to make herself feel better. But that was not helping her reach her goals. So again, if you're going to get to where you want to be, you are going to have to be consistent. No ifs, ands, buts about it. If you are going to reach your goals, you are going to need to do the things regardless of how you feel. Your emotions could you've got to put your emotions aside and just like Nike said, just do it. So I felt like I needed to sit down and put that out there. And I'm pretty sure this won't be the last time that I talk about this topic. But let me know what you think about consistency. Do you feel as though consistency is a huge part of your success? Do you feel like it doesn't matter? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you need help on your journey, if you need help being more consistent and you feel it is important, or you just need help on your journey, click the first link below in the description, fill out the form, and the two of us together will figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be. And of course, as always, the first coaching call is free.